Hello guys, welcome to our channel, The Surgery Times. Myself, Dr. Aditya Prasad Padi. Follow us in Instagram, Telegram, Facebook, as well as in YouTube. And today's topic is most common things in trauma. Most common things. It is very, very important, and you must get one question from this also. And so there are 3 to 4 slides are over there, and it is about 10 to 15 minutes maximum. And so make a note and revise it 2 to 3 times. It is very, very important. Okay, high yield topic. So hence go through it, and I will in between I will discuss with the topic of fast also. Okay, so let's start the topic. So first one is most common organ injury in blunt trauma abdomen. So listen always blunt. In the second, it is liver. L is there. That is doesn't mean that it is liver, but spleen. Remember this. It is very, very important. In blunt trauma, abdomen, spleen, whereas in penetrating trauma, then liver will come. Okay, liver. So always remember this, very, very important. And it is recently changed also. In blunt trauma, abdomen, spleen, penetrating trauma is liver, followed by stomach, followed by small intestine. Okay. Now next is injured bowel. In blunt trauma is jejunum. Okay. In small intestine, it comes to be jejunum. Okay. Now next is most common organ injury in seat belt injury. Always remember it is mesentery. Very, 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 very important. And followed by, if the option is not there, then go for duodenum. Okay. Now next is most common organ injury in gunshot wound. Gunshot in small intestine. Okay. That is type of penetrating. Okay. So most common organ injury in urban bombings is eardrum followed by lungs, whereas immersion blast is GIT, whereas clinical sign, most common clinical sign of blast injury is eardrum perforation. Each point are one on MCQs. Okay, so I have collected it from various articles as well as from textbooks. So go through it, and it is very, very important. Okay, so next is most common portion of bowel to get injured during blast trauma. Blast trauma is terminal ileum followed by cecum. So remember this. First is blunt trauma, abdomen is spleen, very, very important. Penetrating is liver, followed by stomach, followed by small intestine, because it is also asked in examination. Both the options were not there, so go for small intestine. And in injured bowel in blunt trauma abdomen is jejunum. See, blunt trauma abdomen bowel injured most commonly jejunum, whereas in case of uh, this one, bowel to get during blast injury is terminal ileum followed by cecum. Okay, so always remember blunt trauma abdomen and blast trauma. Okay, in blunt trauma abdomen jejunum, and here ileum. Okay, blue is jejunum, remember. Okay, so now next thing is fast investigation done in blunt trauma abdomen, fast. Okay, and gold standard investigation in stable patient, always remember stable patient is CECT. Okay, otherwise you should go for fast. If the question, one question came, 60-year-old male, okay, came to casualty with on examination, and you provisionally diagnosed as hollow viscous perforation, means there is presence of peritonitis. The next line of management, next line of management is direct shift, resuscitation and shift the patient to OT. Okay, so simultaneously you should shift the patient to OT instead of fast and CCT. Always remember this. This is very, very important. If peritonitis is present, then no need of all this investigation, because peritonitis itself is indicating of there is hollow viscous perforation. Okay, hence in those cases you should directly go to OT. Remember this. And the other two important questions are fast investigation done in blunt trauma abdomen is fast, whereas gold standard investigation in stable patient is CECT. See, now first is focused assessment with sonography for trauma. This question also came 3 to 4 times in last few years, and it should be done within 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, the sites you see are 4 P's, that is pericardial, perihepatic, perisplenic, and pelvis. Okay, no need to mug up. C, A, B, C, pelvic, and D. Okay, perisplenic. So remember, pericardial is this one. Okay, one. Then perihepatic, then perisplenic, See, after the epigastric region, you should go for the solid organ, that is perihepatic and periscleric. Now is pelvis, because most of the collections are here, more dependent part. And nowadays the extended fast is there. Here 2 more views are added. 4 P's are for fast, okay, and 6 views are for E fast. Means 4 P's plus A and B. Means A is right anterior longitudinal chest view, left anterior longitudinal chest view. 2 chest views are there. 2C is E fast. Okay. Now next is most common cause of death in earthquake is cross injury. Tsunami is drowning. Okay, few years back it occurred. Now important is subarachnoid hemorrhage is trauma. Okay, very important, because most of the people are going for aneurysm rupture. It was previously the answer is very aneurysm, but whereas now it has seen that most common cause of subarachnoid hemorrhage is trauma. Remember, SAH is trauma. Now most common is this one is a question. It is very important. Subarachnoid hemorrhage. Gastric injury is penetration. Okay. Now most common cause of mortality in penetrating thoracic trauma is hemothorax. Okay. Now next is most common thoracic injury is chest wall injury or rib fracture. These next two points are very important, came in previously examination. Fatal injury in blunt trauma abdomen is tracheobronchial injury. Okay, and most common rib fracture during CPR is 4 to 6. Don't confuse, only remember 4th to 6th rib. Okay, in one recent article of trauma, it has been updated. And uncommon rib fracture are 1st, 11th and 12th rib. Okay, so these two are important: fatal blunt trauma, rib fracture, uncommon rib fracture. And most common cause of subarachnoid hemorrhage. Most common cause of gastric injury is penetrate injury. Okay, remember this much in this slide. Now next is most common segment of liver injured in hepatic injuries are 6, 7, 8. Okay, 6, 7, 8, that is right lobe. Now next is most common cause of shock in trauma is hypovolemic. One question came, most common cause of shock in pediatric trauma is also hypovolemic shock. Now next is blast injury. It is very important and most confusing also. So see, first of all, blast injury, it can be air blast or underwater blast. If it is air blast, then most severely affected organ is lungs. Underwater it is GIT. Okay, got it. Now most common affected organ, it is severely injured, and most common affected organ in air is tympanic membrane. Important. Now underwater, fully submerged, whereas head outside. If fully submerged, then tympanic membrane. If tympanic membrane or head is outside, then GIT. Okay, so remember this much. Most common affected organ in air is tympanic membrane. Okay, got it. Now underwater with fully submerged, then also tympanic membrane. If underwater and head outside, then GIT. Okay, means underwater blast. Okay, now this much you have to remember, and we will see with our next video. And please utilize this video and subscribe our channel and share with your friends also. It is very important topics, high topics. And also, if any queries or any doubts, if any difficult to remembrance of anything regarding MBBS, you can put it here so that we can make it easy by putting mnemonic or in any way. You should remember all these things before examination, so put it in the comment box. So see you with our next video session. Till then, goodbye.